Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm back to do another tarot react to the wonderful, talented Sunburst Tarot. So I just finished up a react to the reading she did on Foodie, because lately Foodie's been lashing out at everybody and everything. Although we've all been wondering, like, why? Why is she lashing out so much? She's got, what, 4, 5, 6 merch stores. She's got her cameos. She's doing the Foodie stuff offline. She's making money, but yet she seems more angry. So why is she so mad? Well, I did the react to the tarot reading, and Sunburst Tarot also followed that up with another reading, and this one focusing on Salah. So as you guys know, I did a tarot reading on Foodie. I also did separate readings on Salah to see, like, where's his headspace at? What's going on with him? And what I saw in my reading, it really wasn't that good. I kept drawing cards where he's essentially trying to hold things together. At the same time, he's falling apart. There's a lot of self-medication going on, a lot of trying to numb himself out. And for her part, Foodie's doing the same thing. She's medicating herself. It's not a good sign when two people, just to be around each other, just to work together, they got to medicate themselves. That's not a good sign for good relations of any kind. But is Salah cheating? Is he seeing people? Is he doing things? In the reading I did last night, he's got somebody on the side. Yes, he does. And he got caught. He's been caught. I don't know how he got caught. I don't know what happened, but he got caught. And Foodie's not happy. Not happy at all. He's right on the edge. He is on the edge. So Sunburst Tarot did a reading, and I want to go over it with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the tarot react. So if you want to check out Sunburst Tarot, look down below in the description. I'll leave the original link for the original video, and I hope you guys enjoy not just my content here on my channel, but also Sunburst Tarot's channel, and she also does private readings as well. So without further ado, let me just bring up the reading by Sunburst Tarot. We can go over it together, and I hope you guys do enjoy. So with that said, let's go, y'all.
Quick update on him. I haven't actually done a reading specifically on him in quite a while, so I wanted to see what was going on, the such, and I'll see what we see. So without further ado, let's kind of grab ourselves right into it. So without further ado, remember everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So no facts here, y'all, just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So without further ado, let's get into it. How is Mr. Salah doing right now with just things kind of going on in his life? How are things going on? So let's see. What's just the general energy of him right now? Well, his tower is coming down. Whoop. F around and find
Yikes. Right off the bat, coming in hot. Tower card right away.
out. Alrighty. So his entire world's kind of collapsing down right now. It's like he's coming to the moment of the F around and find out moment. If I'm not mistaken, so if everything about his age when we first met him to where he is now is true, I would like to say we're coming to a point right now of like Salah is, so if he's in that age, he's kind of going through his Saturn return. So when you're in like your late 20s to like early 30s, is like you have your Saturn return. And if his age was correct, I think his Saturn return is coming up right now. He's ending his Saturn return. Saturn return is in Pisces right now, changes signs on, I think it's May 15th, if I'm not right. I will try and remember to put a correction here on screen somewhere, but it's coming to an end and it's going to be moving into Aries, signifying the end of a Saturn return. The Saturn return is kind of like about restriction, beliefs, honing in who you are and who you like, essentially who you are. It really defines your path in life and tries to like get your course redirected. If you're kind of like off the path, you're trying to get, Saturn is coming in to redirect you. So seeing this, I do see like a big massive like everything, the stable foundation, if something is built on rocky foundations or unstable foundations, things are about to come crashing down right now. Why is this? Because Temperance, we need to bring balance back to your life, bud. For Salah, his world is crashing down because he is being required right now on an astrological level, everyone goes through this, to bring balance to your life. Be from one cup to the other. You need to be balanced. He's very unbalanced right now because from a material sense here, the world reversed. This is like the illusions, the shattering of uh what's supposed to be in front of you, what's not in front of you. It's like the mirror is shattering. What is behind the illusion, what is behind the ghostly figure is gone. Especially when this comes to money, how you're making money, and the such. So maybe he's having a very large crisis of like, well, shit, how am I supposed to be essentially, I don't know, bringing my life together and the such? Because the hopes and fears here, it seems like some sort of relationship is kind of crashing down, burning. We are disconnecting. We are no longer going to be together, because the unseen obstacle though is here is the Empress, because someone's kind of being a bitch.
Ooh, I wonder who that could be. I wonder who that is. I bet I can guess. I bet I can guess. Hello, Foodie. Hello. Already with these 5 cards, it feels like whatever hopes and dreams that he had relating to Chantal, this relationship of sorts they had with each other, because relationships can extend to just beyond intimate relationships or real life, personal, emotional relationships. It could also be a business relationship. Whatever he had wrapped up in this thing with Foodie, uh, I'm sure he had a lot of hopes. I'm sure he was dreaming for something, hoping for something. And maybe the veil that was once there is no longer there. He's seeing things for how they truly are. And what he's seeing, he doesn't like. He's just coming to the realization that everything he was hoping for, everything that he was promised, not going to come true. Not through Foodie. It's just not going to happen. Like, it's just full stop. It's just not going to happen. And I can see Chantal being the Empress in reverse, because she is riding on her high horse right now. She's being very arrogant. She's getting really mean. What is fueling her mean? What's fueling her mean is the money, because the more money she's making, the more arrogant it's making her. She thinks, if I've got the money, I've got the power, and everybody around me just has to do what I say. And she doesn't understand, nor does she care to understand, just how stressful that is when you're around someone that's acting like a freaking tyrant.
Someone is being just a nasty person who is
Mm-hmm.
trying to be over consuming, gluttonous, demanding, emotionally manipulative, and just cold hearted. It seems like because the Empress is the embodiment of every single queen in a tarot deck, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if it's reversed, well, they're exemplifying all those negative traits: gluttony for Queen of Pentacles, being brassy, unapologetic, mean, nasty from the Queen of Wands, cold, downright dismissive from the Queen of Swords, and emotionally manipulative, essentially being a bitch from the Queen of Cups, and just being nasty all around. So like that's kind of his obstacle right now. He's got a very nasty, negative, feminine energy around him who is just not being nice. The other negative influence here with the Fool is he doesn't know what direction he's supposed to be going. He's gone down a bad one, and so now because he's gone down on a bad one, and everything's built on a faulty foundation, shenanigans are coming on down. Because what's going for him though is the Hanged Man reversed. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab clarifier on that because to me this is like the string. He's getting cut off. Salah's going to get cut off. The puppet strings are falling. He's not going to be a character anymore. He's not going to have to be online. He's not going to have to play a part and be bound by the servitude and people around him anymore. Because here in the past, yeah, I'm breaking free of my vices. This is like extreme negativity coming into his life. It's like you were doing the things, your vices, and now he's breaking free of them. And then now here in the future, the High Priestess reverse, she's just not listening to his intuition with things. So it's like if he can't listen to his intuition, it's like things around him are going to fall apart till he's forced to let go of things. Remember, he's in his F around and find out moment. Also, with the High Priestess card reversed here, I am kind of getting that there might be some just like negative intentions being really sent his way. But I want to get some clarifiers for interesting. I'm
Before we go further, just something that just popped into my mind looking at these cards. Sometimes, if you're stubborn, sometimes if you don't want to let go, it's in moments of extreme stress and hardship and just pain that you're forced to change. When you reach a level of pain that goes beyond your threshold, that you will free yourself. I know this may sound weird, but y'all just follow me. In order for a crab to grow, it has to completely shed its shell. It has to break free of all of it. So, in the case of Foodie in Salah, like if she has kept him in a sort of shell of sorts, and yet she's putting him through a great deal of stressors and pain and manipulation and everything negative, she might be pushing him beyond his threshold. And that threshold, it's going to be the breakthrough moment that he needs to break free of it all. Sometimes you got to break through to break free. You got to go beyond the threshold in order to break through the wall and punch a hole in it. So Foodie is adding a great deal of stress and pressure to him. And he might reach his breaking point where he finally decides, you know what, whatever the cost, I'm going to break free of all of this. I need to. And that might be what he needs to do.
gonna get a clarifier here for the future for him. Okay, I got two. So one, I have intimidation as well as issues with recollection, aka modify memory. I see here in the future he's almost going to be, he's kind of like almost in like, what in the world happened. I see it for him in a sense of like the last couple of years might have he's kind of been like feeling like a daze and it's like I don't know what's going on. Where am I? What did I just wake up from? It almost feels like I'm waking up from a nightmare.
In a previous reading that I did of Salah, I saw that he's going to have a moment when it's all over. I saw the picture very clearly in my mind where he's sitting on a couch and he is going to be in a daze. Like when it's all over, when she's gone and out of Kuwait, he's going to have a moment where he's just like he's still processing it all. Like all the pieces are starting to come together and it's going to feel like waking up from a bad dream. Like what just happened? Did all that just really happen? Is it over? Like even when it's over, he's not going to be fully processing in that moment that it's over. Like it's going to take some time for it to settle in that it's over. He's going to be thinking, is it over? Is it truly over? I don't have to deal with her anymore. I don't have to go through those things anymore. Like it's going to take time to fully process all that.
Is what this kind of feels like to me and just his general energy. So interesting. So let's see. How is Mr. Salah feeling about Chantal? Like, how is he feeling about her? Do I want to use that deck for that? Are you okay with this? Okay. How is Salah feeling about Foodie? Like, how is he feeling about her? Like, is it positive? Is it negative? What's kind of going on? What can we know? I'll bring out a few different decks. We'll see what's going on. But how is Salah feeling about Foodie, his partner at the current moment? Wheel of Fortune, I struck gold. I have lots of things coming in. It's like good luck, good opportunity. This is also like a wheat mill, so it's like whatever I put into it, I'm going to get something out of it. Good luck, good opportunity. However, it's like, how is he feeling about her? It's a good luck, good opportunity. However, I have a lot of sunk cost into this. It's like an unequal give and take. Like I put a lot into it. I don't get a ton out, but I've been getting stuff out of it now. He just
On cost fallacy. And that's one of the main reasons why Foodie hasn't let go yet and Salah hasn't let go yet because the sunk cost fallacy. And that's when you're involved in something and you're doing something, you've invested a lot of money, you've invested a lot of time, you've invested a lot of energy, you've invested some parts of your life in it. You've invested significant amounts of something or a great many things to where you know in your head that if you let it go, there's something better waiting on the other side. You know this. You know without being told, if I just let this go, I could get something better. I can move forward. I can do more with myself. But what anchors you in place is that you just keep thinking to yourself, I've hung on this long. I just want to get something out of this. I just want to break even. Just break even. And so you hang on and hang on and hang on either to break even or to walk away and you think, well, it was worth my time. All that time and money and energy that I spent and all the aggravation, this is the reason why. This is why I hung on this long because I did get something out of it. So until you reach that point where you feel like I've gotten something out of it or something worthwhile to where you can walk away and you don't feel like it was a total failure, it was a total bust, you're going to stay around until that point arrives. Well, what if it never does? You just keep losing more. You lose more time, you lose more energy, you use up more of your life, you get more aggravated, you put yourself more in pain, there's more suffering, all because you're in a sense sitting at the poker table losing hand after hand and you're just waiting for that winning hand so you can make something and say, okay, I'm breaking even, I can walk away now. So Foodie has the sunk cost fallacy thing going on, and so does Salah. He's waiting for his ship to come in. He's waiting for some kind of reward or compensation, and he's just not getting it. And yet he won't let go.
He just sees her as a money pot. He just sees her as money. He's like, I'm finally going to get what I need, what I want. He's just here for the money. It's all money, 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 money. That's all he sees her as. Like, you're finally giving me money. Hopes and fears here with the Queen of Swords. This is just a business contract for him. There's nothing else here.
Nope.
Unseen obstacles, though. He has something coming against him, so and he's gonna have to defend himself in accusations coming at him in some way. Also, he's had to work very, very hard on this relationship, where he's had to put a lot of effort into it. As a negative influence here of like, he's also polishing. It seems like stuff on the side, whatever that may be. The negative or the positive influence, though, here, like avoiding death. Uh,
Oh,
Refusing to change, refusing to do different things. Here in the past, lies, deceit, deception with her. Here in the future, does he have a kid coming? Is there some sort of kid involved with this whole thing with the Page of Cups? Does he have a kid, and that's why it's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get my money. Get out. I need money for my kid. I need because with the Page of Cups, that's a kid card for me. It's like
I saw that last night, but I'm not the only one. Sunburst Tarot has seen the pregnancy card. I've seen it. Neo Tarot has seen it. How is it that all three of us as women, we're doing tarot readings and we keep seeing this pregnancy card? We don't know who has this baby. We don't know if he has a baby mama or if there's a family member that has a baby. There's a child somewhere. It's got to be. So could that be another stressor for Salah? That there is a baby somewhere close to him, either a baby mama or a family member, like say a sister or an aunt or someone that has a baby, and he just wants to be there for his family. And so, on top of the stress that Foodie has given him, there's that to be concerned with too. And maybe because of the baby somewhere, his mind might be shifting over to, I want to get grounded and I want to spend more time around this little person who is meaningful. And yet there's just all this stress. It's all this stress. Maybe that was a shift in his thinking of like, I can't give 100% of my time to Chantal because there's this uh, child over here that I'd rather spend my time with and I want to love and I want to get to know, and yet I can't. And, you know, like that, an actual child versus a 41-year-old woman who's acting like a child and throwing temper tantrums and fighting with me and just giving me all kinds of headaches. And he's just over. He's like, hey, just pay me what you owe me, pay me what's due, and then get out. Just get out, Foodie.
this is a brand new energy. Like, and maybe this isn't his kid. Maybe it's like someone, like a family member's kid that he's like really close to. That he's like there's this child coming, and I want to be able to help support this child, coming to him. Maybe here in the future for him. I don't know. I don't know how that relates to Foodie, but like, how's he feeling? But it's like, I have like, maybe this could also be, I got brand new ideas.
I want to point something out that's a bit strange. But considering all the readings that Neo has done, I have done, Sunburst Tarot is doing, something odd that has surfaced recently, something that happened in one of her lives. So Foodie, she revealed that she's been telling people that she's pregnant. Why has that suddenly come up? Suddenly she's pregnant. Now, something I'd like to bring up with all of you, and let me borrow your heads here. Foodie is someone that she needs attention. We all know this. This is not a surprise. So, Foodie, always needing attention. She's also got a weird competitive side. If somebody else has something, then she wants it too. Now, let me take you guys a bit back. So, before the Natter era, or right about the same time, I heard that her sister Natalie was getting married. Isn't it something that Foodie went on a manhunt? She absolutely went on a manhunt, had to have a man in her life. Like Foodie's always been in competition with her little sister. What the little sister had, she's got to also have. And isn't it weird that here we are, 2025, if Salah, if he has a baby mama, or if there is a family member with a child, there's a baby somewhere in the picture, or maybe a baby on the way, that suddenly Foodie is talking about, I'm just telling people I'm pregnant. So is it a far stretch to suggest the idea that if somebody around Salah is pregnant, and there might be attention going to that new mother or expected mother with a child, Foodie also, in a weird way, wants the same amount of attention. Like she wants to take the attention away and put it on herself somehow, some way. It's just really strange that she's telling people that she's pregnant when she's not.
Brand new ideas coming in. Okay. I'm going to grab a different deck now. Come on. How is Salah feeling about Foodie Beauty? Like, how are things going over there for him? How is he feeling about her? Feeling unfinished symphony. He's not done with her, just as she is not done with him. It's like we have things that we need to figure out here yet. I'm not done with you. You haven't fulfilled your contract. Uh, but here's the thing, it's also card number 10, which is all about the beginning. It's all about the end and the beginning of different things. That's why I've always seen 10 as like we're at the end of a cycle, but we're also at the beginning of a new one. It's like this is things are unfinished, but things are going to be going. Also, we have orphaned here as well. How is he feeling? He is feeling abandoned by her. It's like you are not doing what you need to do, along with come to the edge. uh he's at his wits end with her. However, he's got unfinished business. It's like I've stuck so much time and money into this that I'm going to get what I need out of it. With the come to the edge here as well alongside orphan, it's like he's kind of been like, I am he what I get is like he's done. It's like I'm going to finish out my contract, get what was promised out of this, and then you got a boogie out of here.
That's a sunk cost fallacy. The unfinished symphony. I really wouldn't call it a symphony. A symphony to me is a harmony of music. Everybody playing in harmony, and it's a beautiful thing to hear. This symphony of theirs is not beautiful music. It's a bunch of instruments playing at the same time that are clashing with each other. But it's a sunk cost fallacy. He's like, we got unfinished business and I'm just going to get what I can out of it. But what if you don't? What if you don't? What if Foodie decides that she's going to just hightail it out of there? You're expecting maybe one last paycheck or two last paychecks, Salah, and she hightails it out of there earlier than expected. And you don't find out till she's on the airplane and she's taking her money with her. What are you going to do about that? You know, him not being done with her, it's a money thing. And Foodie, for her part, she's not done with him because she needs him to put in some last appearances before she disappears. Like, it's not going to be a matter of two people that just shake hands and go, okay, we tried it. We tried this business relationship. It didn't work. Let's just shake hands, fulfill the contract, and go our separate ways. She doesn't operate that way. She's not a fair player. She's a dirty, cheating player to the game who always thinks about herself. So if he's hanging around looking for what's due to him, he'll probably not get it. And I believe he's at the edge. Oh, he's at the edge. He's right there. He's like, I'm doing what I need to do and I'm hanging on by my fingernails, hoping that it'll be worth it to put myself through a little bit more suffering.
He's done. How is Salah feeling about Miss Chantal? I'm going to grab these out here. How is Mr. Salah feeling about Chantal right now? We have bulldoze, intimidates and aggressive behaviors for other people, inattentive, distracted by the internal and external issues, wandering eyes, backup plans, moving on to the next best thing. I mean, I think at least Salah is looking like, I see you, Foodie. I
Mm-hmm.
see you, Chantal. She's got, it's like he sees that she's got a backup plan of some sort coming in. Bump, bump, bump as well. Bumps into X frequently due to work or family obligations, kids or family issues, visualizes, fantasizes about the reunion with X. Okay, Foodie seems to be going with an X here, as he sees her as like, you're talking with that person a lot. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why? It's like he sees this. He sees this about her. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. What's kind of going on with Mister? What's he going? What's kind of his biggest? What's the biggest thing kind of on Salah's mind right now? Because like, what's kind of, I should say, let's get more details about this tower moment that he seems to be having right now. What's the
I don't think that Salah is afraid on an emotional level of Foodie taking off. Like I love her so much and I'm afraid of her leaving. I don't think he's afraid of that. He might just be he might be getting that sixth sense that she's going to disappear into the wind. That might be a reason why he's hanging around more. He might be intuitively picking up that she's planning her exit. He doesn't know when it's going to happen. He doesn't know how it's going to happen, how it's going to go down, but he might be keeping a close eye and close presence on Foodie to make sure that he get whatever it is that was promised before she does that. Like he might be picking up feelings like I know something is up. I know she's up to something. I know she's planning something. I don't know what it is. She's being extra secretive, very hush hush. He might be picking up changes in her behavior, in the way she's dealing with him, in the way she's talking to him and about him, and feeling the shift. He's feeling the shift in her and the fact that she's letting go now. Like she's slowly taken off that mask of handsomest man, and singing his praises, and she's getting more rude. And he's like, I don't know. I don't know about this mask slipping off. Like she's feeling like she's gonna disappear. So like don't think he's a fool, Chantal. He's not. I'm sure he's picking up things from you. I'm sure he's picking up on the fact that you are getting ready to attach your wings again and fly away. So he's not concerned on it on a emotional level. There was never any true love between you. He just wants to make sure, in essence, that you don't screw him over.
what's his big what's his big tower moment all about that he's kind of going through? Like, what's his big tower moment that he's going through right now? A relationship with Chantal or a relationship with another person. Two of Cups, it's like, this is my loving bond, my loving relationships. This something is coming crashing down because it was not built on a strong foundation. Why is this? Because of the Page of Wands. Someone's been saying one thing and doing another. Lies, deceit, deception. Your actions aren't matching your words, and your words aren't matching your actions. Oh boy, someone is also getting because like, this is about money. I need my money. Where's my money? This is all about material influences here with the Six of Wands. Like, we're getting bullish about things. I want my stuff. I will go to war, and I'm coming out victorious about my money and the things that we've said I'm going to get out of this relationship. It seems like the unseen ops or the hopes and fears here, Nine of Cups. I'm not going to get everything that I want out of it, sadly. The unseen obstacle, though, the Three of Pentacles. She's been working with someone else, or there's business agreements or business arrangements with other people that he is unaware of, but he is now learning about.
Yeah, and it's making him nervous. It's making him nervous. Like there's something going on. There's something serious going on here. I feel a screw job coming. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I feel like it's on the way and I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm hearing. Salah, there is a screw job coming because Chantal might be taking the stance of if she's got to leave soon. There's door number one. Door number one is she could be saying to herself, well, I owe Salah X amount of money. I'm supposed to pay him X amount of money. But even if I pay him X amount of money, that might not guarantee that he won't talk about me. There's a lot of resentment beneath the surface of the skin. She knows this. She knows, Salah, that you're angry with her, that you're boiling beneath the surface to let it all out. And there's a high chance that once she's back in Canada, you're going to open your lips. So, door number one, she could pay you X amount of money, go back to Canada, and you'll open your lips and start talking on your channel. And then she's going to be out all that money. Door number two, she could be saying to herself, well, he's going to talk anyway. So why not just keep the money in pocket and tell him that I'm flying out on a certain date. And when he's got his back turned, pack up my bags, get on an airplane, and be on that airplane and just send a text saying, well, I'm out. Take care of Julia. Wish you well. I'm gone. I got to go home. And keep the money in pocket and give it to the person that she really wants to give it to, which is Nads. Either way, Salah's going to talk. It's just a matter of how much money does she want to be out on her way out. So, Salah, if you're worried about a screw job, I think it's going to happen. I don't know when, I don't know how, but she might be putting things in the works to do the screw job and put you in a position where once she's on that plane, there's nothing you can do.
With other negative influences, the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of fast movement and a lot of energy going from one place to another. Also, a lot of like wand like energy of like I want to get freaky between the sheets, okay? Because what's going for him in this and with this tower moment? Someone's leaving. I don't know. Someone's leaving, going to the world. I want to travel. I want to go somewhere. Is he going to be? Is he trying to get to Canada? Like, is someone supposed to leave and then bring him over somewhere? Because I don't see that happening here. Because here in the
No,
past, yeah, I had a lot of worries, a lot of anxieties about this, but then here in the future, he's manifesting his own dream desires and the such. So what's going on with his tower moment? It's like I'm communicating here in the future. It looks like he's going to get where he wants to go. He's going to be able to travel somewhere, go somewhere. I don't know if this is going to be with this relationship that he's in currently. I'm hearing no, but you
no.
never know. But there is a sense of like he's getting ready to travel somewhere to go. This is also traveling. However, this is like he's got to go fast. He's got to go do something somewhere else because he's going to travel or someone's traveling or leaving somewhere. Okay, okay. So that's his tower moment. So what does interesting. Where's he going? Where is Mr. Salah going? It looks like he's traveling somewhere. I don't know what's going on with that, but where is he traveling to? Will Salah get to I mean, it's been speculated that he's been really wanting to go to Canada. So let's just take a look. Will Salah get to Canada? Will Salah be able to get to Canada like it's been speculated? Will he be getting to Canada?
I don't think he will get to Canada. For one, Chantal doesn't have the means to bring him over. Like, her finances are a mess, and that does matter when you're bringing somebody over. For two, it's because of who else is in Canada that matters more to her. And Chantal is a sugar mama. She does pay for men, but she doesn't have the finances to support two men. And if things are already rocky between her and Salah, how is she going to manage two men? She's going to pick the one that she wants the most, and it's not him. So she might have the money for one, but not for two.
So, will Salah be able to get to Canada? 9 of Wands reversed. There's a lot of anxiety and worry about it. Someone's being very defensive. Feels like a Queen of Swords type of energy here. I'm being very defensive about if you can or can't. I'm not telling you the entire truth. This is a queen.
She's stringing him along. Foodie is stringing Salah along. If she's telling him, I can get you there, I'll pay and bring you over, she's being defensive because she doesn't want him to know. She doesn't want to let him go yet. She wants to use him for as long as she wants to use him. And then when she's done using him, she'll let him go.
Queen of Swords type of energy. So someone who can be pretty brassy, who likes to talk their ish. They're defensive about it. Negative influence, or the financial influences here. It's like, I don't have enough money to take you.
There.
I don't have enough money. I don't have the money. Point blank, I don't have the money.
Oh, she's got it. She just doesn't want to. She's saving that money for someone else. She's got money. She's just choosing who she wants to spend it on. It ain't him. If he ain't making her happy, if they are not intimate, if they are not wildly in love, if the love for Salah does not eclipse her love for Nads, she ain't gonna do nothing for him.
I don't have the money to take you, it seems like. Because the hopes and fears here, bad luck, bad opportunity. I just don't have the money. Like, this isn't a windfall of money. It's like, I'm on the downturn right now. I just don't have the money to do it. The unseen obstacle here, though, as well as the 5 of Cups. Someone is looking towards what they have, not what they don't have. So, also, the other negative influence here, there's a King of Wands. Someone else is directing this.
Hello, anime.
Will Salah get to Canada? He might. Will Salah get to Canada with the partner that he has now?
No.
I don't know. There's a lot of defensive energy kind of going on with the King of Wands here as well. It's giving me like, what you gonna do for me, buddy? What you gonna do for me? I'm not saying that. Because the 5 of Cups here, it's like I'm looking at what I do have versus not what I have anymore. What's going whatever this is, if he's going to get to Canada, it's not happening anytime soon. 8 of Wands reversed. It's very much like you're stuck in the water. It's not happening. You're not going. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You go straight to the Huskow. You're stuck where you're at until you can pay up, until you can pony up the money. You can't get it, because here in the past, you were disillusioned. You were kind of like not happy. And then here in the future, this is a death and a rebirth.
Well, one door closes, another one opens.
The death card up, right? But for Salah getting to Canada, I don't see him getting there with Foodie.
Nope.
Someone passes on him before he can get there, in my opinion.
Ow.
All alleged for entertainment purposes only is what I'm kind of seeing there. So, is there anything else, Spirit, that you guys would like me to, that the audience should be aware of in terms of Salah? Okay, we got one.
Foodie's not taking Salah to Canada, even if she had the means to, because what a mess that would be. You know, if she's got Nads in Canada and she plans on hanging out with him, spending time with him, partying with him, and having to deal with Salah at the same time. I mean, that would just be too much. It would be too much for her. She doesn't have that kind of money. She's not banking. She only got one time for one expensive sugar baby at a time.
One more. I don't know what it's going to be. We will see. Let's take a look. What else do we need to know about Salah right now? What's kind of going on with him that we should know as an audience watching? The Hermit reversed. Okay, so we're getting out of our comfort zone. We're coming out of a time of reflection. He's coming out of a time of reflection. He's coming out of a time of being alone, not knowing who, what, when, where, why, or how. Why is this? Because of heartbreak. Was he just broken up with from like a baby mama or something?
Hmm.
Because what it seems like to me is that he's around because he's like, I need the money. But now there's like heartbreak. I'm coming out of my comfort zone because of heartbreak, because of things not going my way, because I need money for a home, my family, my foundation. However, there is red flags all over this. Um, Interesting. Because, yeah, the unseen obstacle or the hopes and fears here, I'm trying to avert disaster. He's pushing himself out of his comfort zone because I think he's wanting to avoid people telling him the I told you so's. Just as Foodie is kind of like pushing back against things, Salah is pushing back against things. He's doubling down because like I'm trying to avoid disaster with different things, people, places, things, and the such. There's also a heartbreak here. I don't know if he just broke up with like a side piece or something, or like the actual main piece, and now he's going back to Foodie. I don't know. Because the unseen obstacle here is the Queen of Cups, which to me is another relationship. Foodie is not a Queen of Cups. She's just not. But there is someone here who's like, he's the apple of his eye. He wants this person with him. And she's kind of like there. However, it's like, I need to push myself out of my comfort zone to get to you. And like, he's trying to do that to avoid a lot of disasters kind of going on with a family. He, I think, is being pushed, in my opinion, by I don't know if he has his own another family or if he's trying to build another family or someone's pushing him to build another family with them. But like he's kind of being like they're like you get that money and then we can build our lives together. If you don't, I walk. And that's
Wow. Well, maybe this other female, he's been telling her all along, just hang on a little bit longer. Just hang on a little bit longer. Everything will be okay. Like, I'm going to get the money and I'm going to do this because of this other person. And just pinning all of his hopes and dreams and fantasies on Foodie. And yet it's not come through. Like, maybe people around him have been telling him, look, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out the way you want it to. Like this has got disaster written all over it in bright red ink. We can see it. Why can't you see it? And yet he's stubborn and he's saying, but it will work out. It will work out. And yet it's not worked out yet. And so he's just hanging on because he wants to prove himself right rather than people around him being right, and then just cutting his losses and getting egg on his face and dealing with that and moving on. So it seems like everything is hinging on what happens with Chantal.
why it feels like he's kind of stuck between a little bit of a rock and a hard place. Because he's fighting with other people of like, I don't want to keep doing this. I want to do this. I don't want to like. He's in this push and pull right now of like, I just need the effing money, because he's got like 15 other different stressors kind of going on right now. Because here in the past, Queen of Pentacles. Does this man have other grifts going on right now?
He probably does. I mean, why wouldn't he? If Chantal's not giving him the money that he's been expecting, and he's gonna keep going until he finds what he needs.
Other than Kybella, like I know we remember the Kybella stuff, but I would like to say Foodie is not the only romance scam that he has going on right now. In my opinion, he is another romance scam. He's maybe got 2 different romance scams that he's been getting money from. Because here in the future Knight of Wands, I'll take my wand all over town and have fun with it. Uh, Interesting. Do we want to take a look into this? Of course we do. What do you mean he's got another romance scam going on? I don't know. Spirit's like, Salah, okay. Let's take a look. So Salah's got another romance scam going on. All right, let's take a look at it. What's this all doing right now? Five of Swords. He's in a lose-lose situation. He's like, either I do it or I don't. Well, yeah, I lose either way. Why is this? Because ooh, is there another romance scam coming out online? Like, are we having a Kai Bella 2.0 except with someone else?
Ooh.
Because with it's like he's in like a lose-lose situation here. It's like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Because why is this? Because it's coming. Someone's going to speak about this to the masses down below. Because it's like you got greedy. You wanted to do you wanted to be in this nasty relationship. You wanted money from me from this romance scam. Okay. You didn't have good intentions and I didn't have good intentions. Sure, we'll just do this cuz the hopes and fears here is the 4 of Cups. He's like, fine. You're gonna offer. This is like I'm coming out of my depressy spaghetti spaces. Like I'm like feeling something. Like I'm actually going to start accepting the offers that are coming in from other people because it's like I'm not gonna turn my nose up at a perfectly good thing anymore. Negative, unseen obstacles. The Knight of Cups. A lot of manipulation. Did did Salah get? Because he's super unbalanced at the current moment because someone's not been paying attention to him. This is hi Foodie.
Hi, Foodie. And I just want to point this out. Even if Chantal goes home to Canada, even if they are done, like contract over, agreements reached or not reached, even if she goes home, he will be forever linked to Chantal just because of the fact that he's been on YouTube doing all the videos, present in all the lives. His name and her name are forever linked, whether they are really married or not. If somebody searches his name, they're going to find her name. Like it's a done deal. Unless he changes his last name and his first name and goes under a different name, if somebody looks up the name Salah El Refe, then they're going to find all the stuff with Foodie. They're going to find pictures, they're going to find videos. Like he's ruined for the internet. Whether he does romance scams or not, it's already done. It's a wrap.
Being not nice, being bitchy, being all the sorts of things you don't want to be because here in the past, yeah, this is my other scam that I wanted to get more money. And here in the future, I'm going to be greedy and selfish and hoard all my money. Oh my gosh. Let's get a clarifier for that King of Pentacles reversed. Bad luck found along the way.
Ooh.
Well, shucks.
So if he's romance scamming somebody else right now, if that person goes searching for his name, they might find her name, which will then lead back to YouTube, which then leads back to Girl World, and that person might talk.
Mr. Salah has been he's been running another romance scam. This one doesn't feel like it's in person though. This one is more of an online romance scam where he's having someone send him money, in my opinion here. So, whoops-a-daisies. Salah and this person, I don't know who they are, but do they know do they know about Girl World? Not yet. Ooh boy. He's been romance scamming some other person online. He
Ooh.
has been, in my opinion. They don't know about Girl World yet, but once they do, oh my gosh, fireworks are about to go off.
And we're here for all of it. So whoever that person is, come through. We'll listen.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I don't know if Foodie knows about this one, but oh boy, that might be some entertainment. I don't know. We will see. But that's what I got here. That's what I got from Mr. Salah. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading or if you want to join YouTube members, all those are in the description box, the links there. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So, bye.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful reading, Sunburst Tarot. And thank you very much for doing it for Girl World. We really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed that reading. And I'm going to go ahead and post the react here now. So don't forget to sub up to Sunburst Tarot. Check out her channel, all of her content. And if you like me doing the tarot reacts, sub up to my channel. Give a like, give a comment. Would love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.